So for homework tonight, you are going to redo the entire review packet. So it should say Form B, module test. Your test is tomorrow. So part of your homework, you need to redo all of this. Watch my video. I know that they're a little bit different, but now you know. And yes, it's different, but it's still the same. You're still going to solve it in the same way. I will have a secret word in this video. So I'm not going to do this page because there's already a video on that. But let's flip to our next page. And we're going to work through this. And let's write up here, secret word. For your test tomorrow, I will provide you with these sheets in case you want to use them, okay? All right, so here we go. What is 8 4/10? So remember, this is the 10th place. So if I have a number, let's write 3.24. The 3 is in the ones place. So the digit before the decimal is the ones place. If there was another number here, that would be the tens place. If there was a number here, the hundreds and thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Then if I move to the right or after my decimal, this place value is the tenths place. So if I covered up the 4, I would say 543 2/10. The place value after the tenths place is the hundredths place, okay? So tenths, hundredths. Tenths is worth 10 times as much as the value of a number in the hundredths place. So if I said this number, I would say 543 24 hundredths, okay? So here I have 8 4/10, and I need to rename that or find something equivalent in the form of a mixed number in hundredths. So what is 8 4/10 renamed as a mixed number in hundredths? So a mixed number is a whole number with a fraction. So I know my whole number is going to come before the decimal. So my whole number is 8. Now, I need to rename 4/10 to 4/100. I know that my denominator is going to be 100. Okay? So I can go to my sheet if I'd like, if I don't know this and I'm unsure, and I could do 4/10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can figure out how can I shade in the same amount here. And I know 1/10 is worth 10 hundredths. So one row here is 1/10, which is 10 hundredths. Okay, and I'll continue to shade 4 rows. So 4/10 equals, how many parts are shaded? 10, 20, 30, 40 parts. And remember, a tenth is 10 times the value of 100th. So I could just add on a 0. But again, you can shade, okay? So you would look, you would see 4/10, color in 4/10, and then figure out what would be equivalent in the hundredths. And when you do that, you want to shade, you want to cover up just as much here, okay? But instead of it being 4 big, you have 40 small parts. Okay. And now this is going to be very similar. How many squares need to be shaded on the hundredths model to show an equivalent fraction for 3/10? So we have our model here. If it's 3/10, I know a tenth is 10 hundredths, right? So 1/10 would be one row. Just like here, this one row, this one column, this one rod is equivalent to 10 of these pieces put together, which equal another rod, okay? So 3/10, I could think this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this hundredths model is made up of 10/10. I need 3/10, so I'm going to shade 3 rows, or 3 columns. Okay. Now, how many are shaded here? How many parts are shaded? Gonna sneeze.
Bless you. Bless you.
Woo! Thank you. So if this is the tenths model, 3 would be shaded. However, it's broken up into a hundredths model. In each column, there's 10, 10, 20, 30. So 30 squares is your answer. 30 squares are shaded. All right, now let's move on over to here. Oh, is the new... I want to make sure I did something correct. And the test tomorrow, same thing, different numbers, okay? So if you are comfortable with solving all of these problems, you are going to be set for tomorrow. Write each number as a decimal. So we have 2 mixed numbers here. Let's look at the first one. We want to look and see what our whole is. What is the whole number here? 3 4/10. What is my whole number, Mel? Do you know? What's the whole number?
The whole number is 4.
What? 3. The whole number comes before the fraction. A whole number, remember, like I said, think of like dollar bills. This is $3 bills. This is just change. Okay? All right, moolah. And now we want it as a decimal, so I'm going to put a decimal mark after my whole number. 4/10. How do I write 4/10? Vanessa?
Put 0.
0. 4/10. What do you think, Mel?
4?
Yeah, just a 4.
Oh.
Because remember, we want the number in the tenths place. 3.4. Now we have 7 12 hundredths. What's my whole number here? What's my whole number? 7. Good. 7. Now I need my decimal point. Okay? Because if I don't have my decimal point, if we didn't put our decimal point, we would have 34. That would be incorrect. Oh. I gave you... I give you this for homework?
Yeah, not this one. This one was one that we did last time in the morning.
Okay.
I think you gave me the wrong one.
Yeah, I
this
did.
was supposed to be the one for homework.
That's your... Yeah. Here, girl. Hopefully I didn't do that with anyone else. Okay. So.
But how do you stop?
Well, that's why you were saying something incorrect. Okay, that makes sense. 7 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths. It's a 2-digit number. There's going to be a number in the tenths place and the hundredth place. So we're all set. Right? So it would be 7 whole and then 12 hundredths filled in. Now let's write this as a fraction. These are not mixed numbers. They're just decimals. So there's going to be no whole number. So we can just write our fraction pieces. Melanie, what number for the first one what place value is the 5 in on the first one? Good, the hundredths place. So we're going to write 5, and what goes in our denominator? Beautiful. Say it.
100.
Good. Next one. 15, how would we say that? 15 hundredths, because there's a number in the tenths and the hundredths. Whenever there's a number in the hundredths and nothing after it, we say hundredths, okay? If the 5 was covered up, it would just be 1/10, okay? But here, 15 hundredths. So we're gonna put a 15 in the numerator and a 100 in the denominator. Voila. Okay. Now, let's go on up to our final part. So we have a number in the box, and we have to answer these questions about it. And I'm going to give you your secret word right now, but I'm not going to write it down. I'm just going to tell you what it is, because this is a really good test to see, like, are you fast forwarding and just looking for a word? I hope not. So the secret word today, so I know if you come in and you say, there was no secret word. The secret word is dog. D-O-G, dog. Okay? Dog. Write it down. Secret word, dog. Okay, now, let's keep it moving. In the number above, so we're going to refer to this number, look at this number for all these questions. In the number above, which digit has the greatest value? So let's think about what place values we have. This 8, what place value is the 8 in?
In the hundreds.
In the hundredths? The 8. It's after the 1 after the decimal. So what is that place value?
Tenths.
Good, the tenths. The tenths place, and that is the lowest value in this number. After the decimal, the value just keeps getting smaller and smaller. Then our 5 is in the ones place, our 1 is in the tens place, and our 3 is in the hundreds place. So in the number above, which digit has the greatest value? The number in the hundreds place, the 3. In the number above, which digit has the least value? Oh, it's got to be decimal 8. Good. Oh, you could just write the 8, right? What is the value of the digit in the tenths place? It's going to be 0.8, so it stays the same, 0.8. Okay?
And then the next one.
What is the value of the digit in the ones place? What is it, V-Bug?
5.
Good, 5. 5 is in the ones place. All right, so that is your homework. You need to study, study, study. Go over this again. Go back to the video from Monday or Tuesday and do this again. Then you have to study spelling. You have a spelling test as well tomorrow. Study for your spelling words, okay? All right, lots to study, lots to do. But we got this. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Bye.